Hey guys, Colin here from Bad Outdoors. I'm going to give you another review on another gun that I own. This is the Springfield XDS. It is a 45 caliber gun. Just a little background on how I decided to go with a 45 versus a 9mm. Back in the day when Gander Mountain was still around, we had a store in Janesville. I went there with my dad, buying my first concealed carry handgun. We got there, checked out a bunch of different guns. I checked out the Glock, checked out the Smith & Wesson, and then ultimately decided to go with the Springfield. Originally I wanted to go with a 9mm gun just because you have a little more capacity in your magazines. You can typically hold 10 rounds in there plus one, and then you go to a 45, you're looking at more so of a 6 plus 1. If you're going concealed carry, 5 plus 1. Speaking with the gun dealer, he pretty much talked me into it because if shit hit the fan and you actually needed to use your gun, which I hope I never have to, a 45 caliber is going to get the job done. You hit someone with that, hit whatever you're looking for, or whatever you hit someone with that, or whatever you have to do, you're going to put that target down, the threat down. And versus a 9mm, you might have to put a couple more rounds in them. Not saying that's always true, but when you're in that moment, adrenaline's going, you're firing. So hopefully, again, like I said, I never have to do that, but pretty much it ultimately told me I'll go with a 45. Also, 45, bigger rounds, kind of cool. So just kind of show you guys right now, as you can tell, you probably can't tell I have it on me. Someone comes on me, pull it out right there. As you can see, I can pop it out here. Here's the magazine. I actually, on this, as you can see, the gun is clear, as you can see. First thing I want to show you is this magazine, this round right here. This actually has a little thicker bottom on it. It comes with two different magazines. The other magazine holds 5 rounds. It's a little smaller. I personally don't like it because when I do grasp the gun, my pinky isn't on there. I don't have as much grasp. I personally think if you go to the magazine that holds 6 rounds, you have a little more to grip on. It's a lot more comfortable as you shoot. One thing, like I said, you got a 45 caliber round, a lot thicker, a lot bigger, versus your 9mm. So big thing that I like about this one. My favorite feature on this gun is right here. You got the thumb safety on there, so there's no pressing safeties or anything. You grab your gun, it is ready to shoot. The minute that is in, you are ready to shoot. Another thing that a lot of people are skeptical about when they do buy a 45 is they're thinking there's going to be a lot of kick behind this one. This gun has really great reviews when it comes to the kick. I shot 150 rounds at one time with this gun the first time I shot it, and my hand, nothing, wrist. I could have probably shot another 50 rounds with no complaints. It's very forgiving. Yes, there is some kick. Make sure you're wearing your earplugs because if you do shoot a pistol, something with a shorter barrel, you are going to have a lot of noise. And I made the mistake to shoot this gun without any ear protection on, and I paid for it for the next couple of weeks. I couldn't hear anything. All right, guys, I'm going to take the Springfield XDS apart now. I'll just show you how easy it is to do. First thing you want to do, there's a little lock right here. There's a little gap right there. This button right here. You're going to pull this back. You're going to want to lock it in place. Step 1. Next part, there's a little lever right here. Push that up. Once that's up, the next thing you want to do is you want to let this slide back through. So you're going to have to release that lock, get it back like this. After that, as you can see, there's no rounds in it. It was open. There's nothing in it. After that, you're going to want to press the trigger in. It's going to release this. Pull it right off. From here, you can clean this pretty easy. There's not much to it. Main thing you want to worry about right here is just the spring and everything. So take this apart, this pops out, and then your barrel pops out right here. Like that. Pretty much all that's to it. Clean it down, oil it up, make sure it's good to go for your next round at the range or whatever you're going to do. Putting it back together, very simple again. I'm going to put this back in here like this. One way you can tell if I just thought of this right now as I'm talking because I wasn't really planning for this, but the wording is upright if you have that barrel in there correctly, so just remember that. And then this part right here, you just put this back right in here, spring outwards, and you just got to push it in a little bit, and then it just sits right on this little lever right here. It doesn't seem like it's in there secure, but that's all it needs to do. It does come out pretty easy. You just got to depress it a little bit and it sits right there. After that, just line it back up with the gun, with the stock, line it back up, put it back in, and then once you get it back on here, you're going to want to lock it in again, push this back down, and then close it. Good to go. Good to shoot some targets, shoot some rounds through it. Ready to stop the threat that's at hand. So again, quick gun review, but XDS, Springfield 45, great gun, great concealed carry, very comfortable. I have a typical, this is just a generic thing. I just bought this when I got it. I wouldn't say go get this one right here, but it sits in there nice. It's kind of bulky, but when you put it on, when you put it in there, pair of pants that has a belt on it, sit down, comfortable, pull it out if you ever have to. But I'm not going to take this gun apart for you guys right now, but it is a very nice gun. I like the way it shoots. Recommend getting one.